I wanted to bring something up for the fellas out there who also have retinitis pigmentosa like myself. It's bad news, fellas. And you know what? Let me put some sunglasses on for this because it's a little shameful what I'm going to be talking about, and it's a little I don't know. You fellas, you'll understand. For the women out there, if you have a husband with RP, they should probably know about this. Boyfriend RP, boy toy, whatever it is you got going on in your life, this is for you. But let me get into it. I don't want to keep you guys, I don't want to keep this suspense going, okay? As you know, if you've been following my podcast, you know I don't have any sponsors. But I listen to a lot of podcasts with sponsors. And I listen to a lot of podcasts that are hosted by male comedians. And a lot of those podcasts that are hosted by male comedians have sponsors. And I've seen this product be advertised on these podcasts very regularly. And I've seen it enough to one day it piqued my curiosity. And I clicked on it to learn more. And that product is Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Which is basically Viagra, because it has the same active ingredients that Viagra or Cialis or what all those pills have basically. So I get bombarded. I'm like, let me try this out. Let me look at it. Let me see what this is about. These comedians hyping it up. They're making funny jokes. And so I look into it. All right, and my curiosity got me. That's the story I'm sticking to. I don't need them. Sorry, that's TMI, but I don't need them. But hey, a little boost though. What's wrong with a little boost? Sorry if my mom's listening or whatever. And please feel free to skip to the next section if you don't want to hear about boner pills. So I click on Blue Chew. I go to investigate more. And what do I find? In the safety warnings of the product. And keep in mind, this is with the same thing for Viagra and all those other pills. It straight up says, in fact, let me read it, since, I'm not a wiener scientist, so I don't have all this stuff memorized. So I'm going to read off some stuff to you about these products. Again, this is targeted for those men out there with retinitis pigmentosa. So something you'll want to know. All right. So this is what I found, I went to the website. I'm showing you how I found it. I didn't have to dig that deep. I click on, learn more or whatever. I click on this, and then it leads me to here to safety precautions, like I said. But this caused me to do my own research, So here's what I found. So this was a study from Australia. It said Australian researchers say sildenafil, I don't know if I'm saying that right, which is a key ingredient in Viagra, Blue Chew, Cialis, all those, may permanently affect the vision of men with eye problems. It is already known that sildenafil, the active ingredient in erectile dysfunction medications, can cause temporary vision problems in healthy people. Doctors warn that the treatment may not be safe if a person has retinitis pigmentosa. Just straight up says it, and which is one of the most common inherited diseases of the retina. And so I asked, well, why is that? And it said people who develop recessive retinitis pigmentosa commonly have 2 copies of the mutant PDE6 gene. I didn't know that. It said, however, there are carriers of the disease who just have 1 copy of the faulty gene, yet they're not affected and have normal vision. So, they're carriers of RP, but they're not affected by it. And the way erectile dysfunction drugs work to combat impotence may also inhibit PDE6, an enzyme which is important for transmitting light signals from the retina to the brain. And that is what Dr. Nevison Smith said. So it's a doctor. About 1 in 50 people are likely to be carriers of recessive traits leading to retinal degeneration. That's a pretty high number. And then they did a study on mice, and this is what I find interesting. So they tested sildenafil, which is the ingredient in Blue Chew, Viagra, on healthy mice and mice with the copy of that mutant gene that we have with RP. And they found that healthy mice experienced problems with their eyes for about 2 days. So that's the healthy mice. And it affected the vision of carrier mice of these vision problems like RP for 2 weeks. So, healthy mice, their vision was affected for 2 days. The ones with the mutant gene that carries RP, those mice were affected for 2 weeks. And they also found early signs of cell death in the eyes of carrier mice, suggesting sildenafil may cause degeneration in carriers of retinal disease. So that means for us fellas out there with RP, the sildenafil may kill our retinal cells, and we're not getting those back with RP. So what that means is, this is what the doctor said: if cells actually die in the retina, that would lead to blindness. Yeah, that's what happens with us. The doctor, Nevison Smith, said her team were concerned that people who have normal vision but who even just carry a single copy of the gene could be more susceptible to changes caused by sildenafil. Yeah, and this is likely to be a problem for the carriers of that mutant PDE6 gene because they produce less of that enzyme than normal. So boom, science has been done. Boner pills are messing with our vision, fellas. Be careful out there popping those blue chews. Do your research before you take any medication. And, for those that out you, I guess this is kind of funny. I thought about this. I'm not legally blind yet, so this article and research is geared more towards me because I don't want to lose any vision if I don't have to. But for those fellows out there who have lost most of their vision, and you want to take that risk, I'd say, hey, you might as well pop a blue chew. Have some fun. I might need these pills when I'm older, next year. In my 90s, I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to share this information because I wanted to tech the brethren out there who are thinking about using these products. All right, so with the wiener talk all out of the way, sorry everyone, I do apologize. Sometimes I want to be immature, man. You got to let me sometimes, all right?